Good morning, students. In class 10, we are solving quality equation. Today, we are going to start one new exercise, that is 2B. This is statement based questions. Three questions are asked in quality equations. One question will be to find the value of x correct to two decimal places or three significant figures. Second question will be based on the nature of roots, such as to find the value of k if the roots are equal, and also find the solutions of the equation. And third question will be statement based question. So those two questions, the pattern of those two questions, to find the value of x correct to two decimal places, and to find the value of k while the nature of roots is given, roots are equal, and find the solution. These two are very fixed pattern. Questions will come from there. In this statement based exercise, there are several types of questions, several types of statement, but overall, one uniformity is there, that after understanding the statement, you can frame a quality equation. As you frame the quality equation, you can find out the value of k either by factorization process or by using the formula. Let us start this exercise. Question number 1. The product of two consecutive even integers is 168. Assuming the smaller integer to be x, frame the equation for this statement. Here we are asked to frame the equation of the statement. Solution. That is, smaller integer is x, let the smaller integer be x, then next integer equal to x plus 2. Next even integer we say. Here also smaller even integer. I write it again. Let smaller even integer be x, then the next even integer is equal to x plus 2, such as if first is 2, then second will be 4. How are you getting 4? You have added 2 with 2, then you are getting 4. Similarly, if first is x, next will be x plus 2. 2 should be added to get the next even integer. And the product of these two consecutive integers is 168. As given in the question, the product x into x plus 2 equal to 168. We can make the quadratic equation x into x plus 2 equal to 168. We can make the quadratic equation as x square plus 2x equal to 168, or we can say x square plus 2x minus 168 equal to 0. This became the equation for this statement. In question number 3a, the product of two consecutive integers is 3906. Find the integers. Solution. Let two consecutive integers be x and x plus 1. If two consecutive integers are there, then we will consider x and x plus 1. And if there will be two consecutive even integers or two consecutive odd integers, then we will consider x and x plus 2. Then we write as given in the question, this product is x into x plus 1 is equal to 3906, implies that x square plus x minus 3906 equal to 0. So from factorization we have to see this. How will you get the factorization? 3906, find the prime factors. 2 1 is 2, 19, 2 9 is 18, 2 5 is 10, 2 3 is by 3, 6 is 18, 3 5 is 15, 3 1 is by 3, 2 is 6, 3 1 is 3 7 is by 7, 7 3 is 7 1 is, and 31 is the prime number. So from the group of these numbers, we will prepare two groups whose addition or subtraction will be equal to x. And obviously the multiplication will be equal to 3906. So we are saying 7 3 is 21, 2 is 42, 21. From here we are making one group. 7 3 is 21, 3 is 63, and this will give you 62. So we split this midterm in this way: x square plus 63x minus 62x. 63 is coming from here. 7 3 is 21, 21 into 3, 63, and 62 is coming from these two, 31 and 2, 62, minus 3906 equal to 0. Now we take common x plus 63 minus 62 x plus 63 equal to 0. So the common factor is x plus 63 and what is left, x minus 62, that is also equal to 0. This side, if x plus 63 equal to 0, then x equal to minus 63, that is invalid. Why do we say invalid? Because these are the okay, not invalid, this is the consecutive integers, not invalid. And second, so we write first integer, the first integer equal to minus 63, the second integer equal to minus, we have to add plus 1, so this will be minus 62, because second one is x plus 1, so we will add plus 1, minus 63 plus 1 equal to minus 62. And if here this side, if x minus 62 equal to 0, then x equal to 62. So the first integer equal to 62, so the second integer will be equal to 63. So these two and these two should be the answers. In question number 4C, divide 20 into two parts such that twice the square of the smaller part is 16 less than the square of the larger part. So solution: let the first part be x, then the second part equal to 20 minus x, because we are asked to divide 20 into two parts. First part is x, so second part will be 20 minus x. Then twice the square of the smaller part, 2x square is 16 less than the square of the larger part, is 16 less. This is 16 less than the square of the is equal to 16 less than the square of the larger part. this is 16 less than the square of larger part. As given in the question, twice the square of the smaller part. Suppose this is the smaller part. We can write clearly, let the smaller part be x, not the first part. Right here, let the smaller part be x, then the larger part equal to 20 minus x. So, as per question, this is divided into two parts such that twice the square of the smaller part, twice the square of the smaller part is 16 less. How much less? 16 less, means minus 16. Then the square of the larger part. If this will be 16 less, then that will be equal to the larger part. Now solve this equation for the value of x. 2x square minus 16, a minus b whole square, 400 minus 40x, 2ab, this is 2ab, 40x plus x square. So we follow the transposition, 2x square minus x square plus 40x minus 16 minus 400 equal to 0. So our quadratic equation is, this is x square and plus 40x, and this is minus 384 equal to 0. Now we find the prime factors. 2 1 ja 2, 18, 2 9 ja 2 2 ja, 2 9 ja 18, 2 6 ja, 3 3 ja 3 2 ja, here by 2 16, by 2 8, by 2 4, by 2 2. From here we will prepare the group of numbers. Their addition or subtraction should be equal to 40x and their multiplication will be equal to 384. So 2 2 ja 4, 2 ja 8, 2 ja 16, 2 2 ja 4, 2 ja 8, 2 ja 16, 2 2 ja 4, 2 ja 8, 3 ja 24, 16 minus 24, in this way we can write it, x square minus 20 plus 24x plus 16x minus, no, wait, we have to prepare this group again. From here 2 2 ja 4, 2 ja 16, 2 ja 32, 32, 32, 2 3 ja 6, 2 ja 12, 24, 32, 24, no. So 2 2 ja 4, 3 ja 12, 2 ja 24, 48, 2 2 ja 4, 2 ja 8, no. So if we write it as this is the prime factorization of 324. From these numbers we will prepare the group of two groups of numbers. Their addition or subtraction should be equal to 40x. So let us see, 3 2 ja 6, 2 ja 12, 2 ja 24, 24 2 ja 48. Till here it is 48 and till here it is 8. So we can write 48x minus 8x minus 384 equal to 0. Now we come to this part of solution. From the first two terms we can take common x plus 48. From second two terms we can take common 8 x plus 48 equal to 0. So common factor is x plus 48 x minus 8 equal to 0. We are here, if we take x plus 48 equal to 0, then what are you getting? If x plus 48 equal to 0, then x equal to minus 48. This is invalid. I wrote in bracket. This is invalid. If x minus 8 equal to 0, then x equal to 8. So this is valid value, because negative number can't be the part of this division of 20 into two parts. Always that will be positive number. So the smaller part became 8 right here. The smaller part equal to 8, the larger part equal to 20 minus x, means 20 minus 8 equal to 12. So this became the parts of division of 20 on the basis of this statement.